Good evening, Victorville News Group. This is Hugo, just bringing you guys an update here on a ongoing investigation that is taking place on Cobalt near Camellia in the city of Victorville. Just before 10 p.m., deputies were dispatched to this residence here on Cobalt, reference a gunshot victim. When they arrived, well, before they arrived, I should say, there was over a dozen marked patrol vehicles, also deputies from just all kinds of deputies responding to this location. Even California Highway Patrol also responded here with multiple units. They all responded to this location regarding a gunshot victim. So when they arrived, they had secured the scene. There was also a helicopter circling the area. Right now, they are conducting the investigation. The fire department was here as well, along with an ambulance. They have already left the location. They did not transport anybody, and it doesn't appear at this moment that there are any victims out here in the road. The deputies have been going in and out of that home that you see there, and they have been questioning and interviewing several occupants. I've also seen several people that were handcuffed and placed into multiple patrol units. Not sure exactly how many people have been detained, but there were quite a bit of people that were detained. And right now the investigation is still ongoing, so information is still very limited. But again, this is a home on Cobalt Road where deputies were dispatched to a gunshot victim. However, at this moment, we don't really know if anybody was actually hit. Deputies were searching the front of the residence earlier with flashlights, looking for what I assume to be shell casings or any type of evidence. And again, multiple people have been detained. The scene's already calmed down quite a bit. This whole entire street was lined with deputies that were investigating. I mean, it was just, I would say maybe close to 20 patrol vehicles that were up and down this street. A lot of them have left already, and they're just now, investigating and once we have more information about what occurred, we'll definitely let you guys know on VVNG.com. You can read more about that. But again, this is a residence on Cobalt. It was, we've received a lot of messages from from many people, wondering where the cops were going. But this is where they responded to. It's a shooting investigation right now. And again, we don't know if there's any victims at this moment. Everything is still, we're still waiting to get more official information from the deputies that are investigating. They are interviewing people that were at the home, and again, they have detained several people that were handcuffed and transported away from the scene. Other people that were not handcuffed and were also transported away from the scene. So they're probably just trying to figure out exactly what occurred here this evening. But yeah, there was a lot of a huge police response to this location. Again, there was a helicopter. This whole entire street was lined with patrol units from the sheriff's department as well as the California Highway Patrol, and the fire department was also here along with an ambulance. They responded for that victim that was reported to have been shot, but they left and they did not transport anybody. And that's what's happening here on Cobalt near Camellia. I guess it would be just north of Silverado High School, so not too far from there. But if you were wondering what all that commotion was, this is what's happening here. And again, once we have more information about everything that occurred here, you can read about that on VVNG.com. The investigation is still underway. Again, multiple people have been detained. We don't know if there was a victim that could have been transported before, but here at the scene, I have not seen any victims, or they haven't even, that's what the investigation is currently underway right now, is to determine exactly what occurred here. But there is still at least half a dozen patrol vehicles here on scene. The California Highway Patrol has already left. The helicopter has already left. The fire department and the ambulance have already left. So there's just a few deputies here that are still investigating, and they are still interviewing people from inside that home. And that's what's happening here, guys, on Cobalt near Camellia. Once we have more information about the ongoing investigation, you can read about it on VVNG.com. That's the latest here. Thank you guys for all the contacting us and reaching out and letting us know what's going on. But thank you very much.